Wow. All right. Billy Joe Sanders versus Canelo is about to start in a few. And this is in Texas, live in Texas. A big crowd. Okay. Everybody's here. And hey man, they give a new meaning to not paying attention to COVID because this is a jam-packed arena. Everybody packed in like sardines in this event. And nobody's doing the COVID-19 thing, man. Nobody cares. Now you got both fighters in their prime. Canelo's 30, Billy Joe's 31. Billy Joe's 5'11, Canelo's 5'9. Both same weight, of course, 167. Canelo has a 70 arm reach. Billy Joe has a 71 arm reach, so he only not this real close with that. Both fighters are in their prime, undefeated, but one will go down with a loss tonight. Okay, Canelo's facing an in prime boxer, not some guy that's out of his prime, old as dirt. He's facing an in prime boxer right now, and they about to get it on right now. Okay, Michael Buffer is about to do it right now. He's doing an introduction. Are you ready to rumble? He's about to call that in a minute. You know, legendary Michael Buffer, man. What will boxing fights be without Michael Buffer calling fights? Now you got London's Pride and Joy, Billy Joe versus Canelo, Mexico's Pride and Joy. So we're gonna have Mexico versus London tonight, and we're gonna see who's gonna win, who's gonna come out on top. Tyson Fury is here tonight, heavyweight champion of the world, who beat Deontay Wilder. It's interesting to see where his career is going to go after this, you know, and how's that going to turn out, you know. But they singing the national anthem right now. The fight is about to get started. Once they sing the national anthem, after that, the fighters will come down. You know, she's singing the national anthem for London, you know. So it's about to be on. We're about to get ourselves a good fight. This is at the AT&T Stadium. So time for some boxing, baby. Time for some action. Also, the Brooklyn Nets playing the Denver Nuggets tonight. So somebody could tell me how that's going down. As it's going down. But, you know, Tyson Fury and his team with Billy Joe, same country, look like they're trying to get that W, man. Time for some action. Time for some action. And the King of Mexico, Canelo. But a lot of people here in Los Angeles are going to be backing him up. But Texas has a big Mexican crowd too. So, you know, they're going to get that popping. And she's singing the national anthem for Mexico. I don't know what that she got on. I don't know what is that. What's that? What is that? Is that an actual dress? What is that?
Yes.
Like a jacket, or I don't know what that is. You know, but I don't think it's probably like a jacket. It's probably some Mexican style jacket.
It's like a dress.
Mm. That must be an honor to sing the national anthem for your country, whatever it is. If you could do that at an event, you think you could do that? Is sing the national anthem of the Philippines?
Yeah.
That's how it starts out.
This is Spanish, that is, because the best language in the Philippines is Spanish.
Oh, okay. I thought it would have been Rapid Run Dragon beat. That'd be kind of cool if it was the Robert Run Dragon song for the Filipino anthem. Hey, you had Robert Run Dragon coming in, he would sing it too.
And when they sing the national anthem, you have to put your hand here in your heart.
Like this for the Philippines? Oh, okay.
Then, for example, when you say like them, say they got here.
So they do the same thing for Mexico.
Yeah, and for example, in the school, they do like flag ceremony.
Mm.
You know, you have to respect it. You have to stop.
Mm.
Then put your hand in your right side.
Oh, okay.
And then when it's done, you can go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hannah telling us how they do the national anthem for the Philippines. You know. But yeah, she probably liked the same one. I know you like the same one for a Manny Pacquiao fight. You know, okay. She's done singing the anthem now, so we're about to get this fight popping. The intros are coming out. So now it's London and Mexico. Stand up. Let's see who's gonna win. The fight just started, my brother. Not yet. The fight even didn't start. My bad. They're coming down. They're doing their intros. They just had the respective ladies saying the national anthem for each country. Somebody was representing for Mexico. Somebody was representing for London. Now you get the national anthem of the United States being sung too, because this taking place in the United States. You know. All right. Okay. You repping for Mexico. All right. Mexico versus London. Here we go. We should see a good fight tonight, man. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Okay, so who's representing for the United States? I don't know who's representing that, but you got to do all three national anthems since the event is in the United States too. You know, it's starting in the field, man. They're just doing the intros, man. You know how boxing fights do. This is not our first dance around for a boxing fight. They got to get all the singing out the way. They got to get all this other stuff out the way before the fight even starts. But let me see. And the flag was still there. Okay, I can't sing, so I don't even know that. I know it, but I can't sing.
You can sing or you don't memorize your national.
No, I memorize. I just can't sing it. You know. All right, halftime for the Nuggets game though, and the Nets. Kevin Durant with 16 points, and Nuggets lead 71-56. Nets getting blown out the gym. Man, Nets really looking bad. They about to lose probably their fifth straight game. You know. But on to the boxing. When she's done singing the national anthem, the fighters will come down and do their introduction and start fighting. And still, they're not started yet. This is a boxer versus a power puncher. We're gonna see who's gonna get the best out of who tonight. Because Billy Joe is a pro boxer. Okay, he has a flashiness. He's gonna do some of the showboating in the ring, but I wouldn't do that showboating against Canelo because he's a power puncher and he's coming to knock your block off. Well, I mean, that's how boxing goes, man. You got to get the preparation before it. You got to have the guys talking about who they're going to win, think who's going to win, as if they haven't talked about that over 1,000,000 times before the fight even starts. You know, there's so much that goes on before they even ring the bell to have the guys fight. You know, they waste about like 20 to 25 minutes just talking about the fight and singing before the fight even starts. See, the fighter's not even in the ring yet. But both guys are well, let me correct that. I'm sorry. Canelo's not undefeated, but He's undefeated since the Mayweather loss. Put it that way. He only has one loss on his belt. I mean, on his record. You know, and that's to Floyd. And that's the biggest fight that haunts him. You know, all these boxers, when they lose to Floyd, man, they always hold it dear to heart because they always thought they could beat him. Canelo was another guy who thought he could beat Floyd. You know, it didn't come out that way. But he said he would have beat Floyd if he was in his prime. Oh, okay. If this is anything like the Laura fight, it may be iffy. You know, if this goes to 4 rounds, Billy Joe may actually get that W. Billy Joe said he don't give a F about Canelo. He come to win. Man, this dude, he already doing his thing on the stage before he even come down. All right, you could come down now, brother. Come on. You could walk to the ring. He probably going to waste like 6-7 minutes just dancing around the place. Look at him. Look at this dude. He was doing like this.
He's doing his intermission.
That's how he get down. He's dancing and, you know. Per gimmick. I mean, his attitude before this fight is just per gimmick, you know? Let's see what this guy is doing. That's what it is. Okay, he dancing to some hip hop. He dancing to some hip hop. Okay. Now he's finally coming down the ring after dancing for about 2 to 3 minutes. He's gonna make his legs wear out before the fight even starts. He gonna be tired before the fight starts. Like, you tired already? Yeah, man, my legs. I've been dancing. Everybody knows when you start dancing and you're moving and grooving, your legs get tired fast. You know. Finally, he's walking to the ring all slow. Quit the gimmick stuff and just go to the ring, man. You take forever to go to the ring. Now look at this guy. Look at this clown. That reminds me years ago, a guy that, you know, he was just coming to a boxing fight dancing and giggling and he got knocked out. He did a dance prior to getting knocked out. Oh, man. Remind me of some funny, but I watch boxing. I've been watching boxing for years. I saw some funny fights. Huh?
He looks too confident that he can win.
I know. Now watch how serious Canelo comes down the ring. Uh-oh, somebody's nervous. But you need to tell your boy Billy Joe, stop dancing so much, man. But he is undefeated. He's only 31 years old. In his prime, ready to go. This will be a good win for Canelo or Billy Joe because both guys are in their prime. This is no over the hill fight. This is no Mayweather versus a guy super old. This ain't even This no Mayweather versus McGregor. This no Mayweather versus Logan Paul. This is an actual fight. And here comes the champ himself, the pride and joy of Mexico, Canelo, Saul Canelo Alvarez, sorry. A lot of Latino last names, huh? Now, see how Canelo is? He's serious. He just coming to win a fight. He ain't doing all the dancing Billy Joe was doing. Billy Joe was about to make a hip-hop album. That guy was getting down. I said before the fight started, he took like 5 minutes to come to the ring because he was just standing there dancing. But, I mean, hey, that's just how he gets loose. That's just how he gets loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes people doing that and they kind of like nice.
Mm. Here comes Canelo. Only one loss. I got Canelo winning this fight by 7 rounds. I don't think this is going to go the distance. I think Canelo going to knock this dude out. Because he come in a box. Canelo come in a fight. You know, Billy Joe's a little too flamboyant in the ring, man. But he going to need a lot of that moving and grooving. Because if he can't do that moving and grooving in this fight, you know, he going to need to put on a dancing show. He's going to, you know, he's going to have to do his best Pernell Whitaker impersonation to try to win this fight. Oh man, he got the whole Mexico up for his introduction, but see, he ain't dancing tonight. He got see his on. He got other people that's doing the stuff. He ain't doing the dancing. He come to fight. So he got another guy that's going to do the intro.
It's like an intermission number.
Yeah. See how it okay. Yeah, he just getting down some. Oh, they getting down to some Mexican music. I feel like I'm outside in LA now already. You know. Yeah, they do. They wear the same dresses like that in the Philippines? Or?
Yeah, we have they wear something like that in like a fiesta.
Oh, okay.
It's like uh, what else? I think like the piece of like Santo Niño. It's a baby Jesus. And they wore.
Okay. Okay, so the same girl that sung the national anthem is singing this song too. They're just having a good time. They're having a good time. Mexico having a good time already. They celebrate. What a big crowd, ladies and gentlemen. This crowd is packed, jam-packed. There's
no social distance.
There's no social distance. There's every seat literally packed in an AT&T stadium in Texas. And you know everything in Texas is big. This is one of the biggest arenas in the United States. Because Texas always do it big. Texas is one of the biggest states in America. You know, Texas take up half of the southern coast. Texas is huge. All that land, everything in Texas. How they get down in Texas. Hank Hill would be proud tonight. Vamos, Canelo. I believe vamos means let's go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, Canelo. Vamos. I only know what that means because when I was at my job, they used to tell me that. Vamos, friends. You know, if I'm working too slow. Vamos. Vamos. So you. So, what it do, Z? Who you got winning tonight? 2 boxers in a prime, fighting right now. Okay? They're doing their little intros right now. So everybody get ready for this boxing fight. Tune in to a good boxing fight. You like boxing, you represent for boxing. Tune in tonight. Boxing is back. It never left, but it's really back now. He said he helped Canelo loses. Got to be a second loss on his career. Canelo says he would beat Floyd Mayweather if he was in his prime. He said Floyd took advantage of him because he was young and wet behind the ears, didn't know how to box properly right. I'd like to see what Floyd says to that. He probably say, oh, he could get it. Floyd would say something like, I'll box him again, but we all know he won't do it. Hold on for a minute. Speaking of your Nets, Zach, your Nets are losing. Brooklyn Nets was getting a butt kicked by Denver Nuggets. They're going to be like their fifth loss. Press Sports here. What we do is talk about sports. Rather, it's NFL, NBA, boxing, all of that good stuff. You know, I would have always loved to go online for a Khabib fight. Khabib is a dangerous man. I find out when he's fighting again because I would love to see a Khabib fight. Some UFC. But let's see. Canelo's almost ready to go. They both guys are in the ring. They almost ready to get it on. They're about to do the stare down. Remember, protect yourself at all times. That's the first thing they tell you in a boxing fight. Protect yourself at all times. Never take a moment off. You seen what happened to Victor Ortiz when he took his eyes off Floyd Mayweather. He got knocked out. Pop, pop. Floyd caught him with that sucker punch. Floyd would have never knocked Victor out, though, if it wasn't for that sucker punch. You know, he probably would have just won by decision. But Victor just would have been standing there taking those punches like a punching bag. But he wasn't touching Floyd at all, really. But Victor's another guy that would have loved to fight Floyd again. Because he said he felt sorry for Floyd. That's why he stopped boxing, because he headbutted him. But you shouldn't have been headbutting the guy in the first place. That's on you, Victor Ortiz. No, you got every right to be knocked out. It's Billy Joe look like he got a cut on his face. Man, what the hell you been doing? You get into a boxing fight and you got a cut on your face already? Canelo could just look at that and be like, hey, I'm about to hit that spot right there. Boom, boom. Come on, boxing fans, come on. Michael Buffer is getting ready to talk about the fight. He's doing his intro, one of many intros for a boxing fight. Boxing needs to stop doing so much intros for a fight. It takes forever. It takes over 30 minutes just for the fight to start. We're at the 20-minute mark already, and the fight has not even started yet. See how long they take? That's half the time of a boxing fight itself. If you take out all the bells and whistles. Uh-oh, England in the house. Yo, Z, you watching the fight? Here we go. Here we go. USA, Canelo 55-1. Man, Canelo's been around for a long time now, man. He got 55 fights under his belt. He came a long way from being just a young prospect when he was facing Floyd Mayweather. Man, they eating well over there. Look, Canelo's team got Dolce and Gabbana on. They got them name brand clothes. That's that rich millionaire life. Canelo comes from a poor village in Mexico. Now he's a millionaire. Ain't America great? You can always earn your way. You could fight 2 or 3 fights and be set for life if you market yourself right. A boxing career could hold you down for the rest of your life. Can't do that, brother. Especially on here. You had to hit me up on email or something, man. Okay? Remember, protect yourselves at all times. They're about to start. Here they go. Ding, 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 ding. So as you can see, I just dropped off a little volume over there. Yep, I told you the Nikes was going to win. I told you I had the Nets losing tonight. Round one, here we go. First round of 12. Canelo and Billy sizing each other up. The first few rounds, you want to size your opponent up a little bit. Doing a little light jabs. Let's see how it starts. And here come Canelo a little bit. He's just watching this guy, watching him. No punches thrown so far. Here we go. Here we go. So far, there's no action at all. Just a little light jabs in there. Canelo does a little jab. They're just feeling each other out, man. It's one of those type of rounds. Man, Canelo does his boxing stance like Floyd. Canelo is, man, he's stealing everything from Floyd Mayweather. He's stealing Floyd's whole style of boxing. His first stance is pretty much the same thing as Floyd. So want to be Mayweather. I guess you can't beat them, join them, right? And Billy Joe's throwing a couple punches in there. Next, he gonna fight Jake Paul. Nice. Canelo ain't gonna fight no Jake Paul, man. But Mayweather may fight him if that's who you're referring to. Floyd ain't trying to have no real fights. Floyd trying to fight YouTubers. Oh, he backs Billy Joe down. Versus Jake. Yeah, I'm a southpaw. I'm a bit of a technical boxer as well, though. Yeah, I'm not Mike Tyson. I ain't going in there looking for a knockout. You know, I'm trying to knock my opponent out, but at the same time, do it in a smart way. But I am offensive minded. You know, the most aggressive guy is usually the guy getting it in there. You got to get your Westbrook on in there. All energy. Now, Westbrook would have been a good boxer. because he never runs out of energy. Oh, here we go. None of these guys are holding each other. This is not a holding fest. Because remember when, just when I said that, Billy Joe hugs Canelo. But at least for the first round, there was none of that. And still not too much hugging. These guys are looking to dose some blows. Canelo does a little right, misses though, didn't connect. Billy Joe got to stick and move in there. Oh, he's backed up into a corner. He lets his guard down now. Now he's fighting with no hands. Fighting with his hands down. Bad style, bad style. Canelo popped him a little bit to the corner. Billy Joe hugs after he does a punch to the midsection. Woo-hoo! Billy Joe doing some right jabs. Connects Canelo with a little baby jab. Canelo try to back his man down. No runner. Canelo gets hit with a jab as he come right in. Hand down, man down. Get hit with that jab. Show me a little something. Canelo trying to come in there. He's trying to bulldoze his way in there. He going for a knockout. Oh, man, they slugging it out. Canelo doing some punches, but they're not connected too much. Oh, Canelo with a good rock. Canelo rocks Billy Joe with a good straight flush punch. Billy Joe recovers real easily. I don't think he felt too much of it, but he had to felt that punch, and Billy Joe connects with his own punch. A little jab for Billy Joe. They're going at it. It's a bit of a slugfest. Nobody's running. This is boxing. Nobody's running. Nobody's on a bicycle and running away in this fight. You got guys actually willing to fight. Canelo trying to do the Philly shell defense. Canelo think he Mayweather, man. Round one was a little iffy. I mean, the round one's like a draw to me. None of them did much. No, but I got Canelo winning round two, though. That was a good round. Canelo doing his little Mayweather impersonation over here. Man, Canelo think he Mayweather. Yeah, I think he is. I mean, he's 100% Floyd copycat. This guy does his boxing stance like this, like Floyd. Then when he's on the defense, he does the Philly shell. He really copies a lot of Floyd Mayweather. I mean, he must have watched tapes on Floyd. Yeah, I think so too. Uh-oh. Who should Canelo fight next after this fight? Assuming he wins. And Billy Joe's is doing a little feel. He's feeling around. Billy Joe with a little right. He's doing some good jabs. He's landing with jabs. Billy Joe, he has the jab effect. Canelo power punching, connects over there. Canelo has some writing on his shoulder. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's some words from the Bible, I think, bro. Probably like a prayer from the Bible on the back of his back. And Canelo doing his Floyd impersonation. Look at Canelo think he Floyd, man. Look at him. Canelo like this. He's doing the stance. He took a lot of Floyd's moves. Want to be Mayweather. But there you go. Back. You get him into the corner. You back him down, Canelo. Oh, look at Billy Joe running a little bit. Billy Joe running a little bit. He dancing. He doing a He doing the clown up in the ring. I told you that's what he gonna be doing. He just want to move because he want to be like Laura. Laura gave Canelo problems when he was moving. He boxing a lot. Billy Joe boxes a lot like Sergio Martinez. Anybody familiar with Sergio Martinez? Mm. Billy Joe, man, he doing a dance. He moving and grooving. He boxes a lot like Sergio Martinez because he does this boxing style with his hands down. Oh, look at Canelo connects with two rights. Canelo got those power punches. And he's backing Billy Joe down a little bit. I think he won round two.
No, that's not a bad movie.
Oh.
It's destiny. It's not a matter of choice. It's a matter of it's destiny is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. Like it's hard, but never give up. Keep on fighting and always believe in yourself.
Okay.
To achieve your dream.
All right. That's what's up. That was on his back? Oh, okay. Now you just saw a hand of red. What's on Canelo's back? See, she looked it up immediately. You know, that's my little assistant here. You're live with Prince and Hannah for boxing. Ain't that right? She was about to sing the Filipino anthem. This is the third round. Only 14 seconds left in the third round, Zach. Oh, Crawford versus Spence. That'll be a blockbuster. Yo, if Crawford fights Earl Spence, I will watch that hands down. I would pay money to watch that. I like to see Manny go up against Terrence Crawford too. Oh, Earl Spence is in the crowd. We just got through talking about the man, Earl Spence. Power puncher, son. Earl Spence, baby. You know, looking like he's ready to box after that car crash. That car crash was nothing for Earl Spence. Back ready for some action. Oh, that's a good lineup, Melo. That's a good lineup. Oh, Canelo misses that punch, but he connect. Oh, he caught Billy with a nice right, a flush. And Billy just waves it off, say it was nothing. I mean, keep dancing like that, you know? Billy Joe said it was nothing. Yeah, I like Billy Joe's attitude. He fight like Sergio Martinez. He don't give a crap. He said that was nothing. Canelo hit him. He said, yo, that's nothing, son. Do it again. Do it again. I feel good. Yeah, Earl Spence is from Texas. No, he's repping his state right now. Oh, that's nice too. Triple G need to get back on there though. Nah, Canelo and Crawford, man. Canelo will have to go down and wait. I don't want to see that. They have to fight like at a catch weight. Well, here come Billy. Here come Billy Joe. Billy Joe sizing his man up a little bit. He dancing in the rain. I could look. Let me look. Where's the phone at? I can look right here and see if they sent it. Right now, they're sizing each other up a little bit. Yeah, man. Triple G, he had a lot of hype behind him, man. It just cooled down, man. And he kept taking those candy pick fights. Oh, Billy Joe trying to throw some punches, but he ain't facing Canelo a little bit. Canelo, I think, won the first 2 rounds. I mean, the second and third round was won by Canelo. Ooh, Canelo misses a hard right. Good defense from Billy Joe. He's moving. That's why. Okay, it's paid, but it's not shipped out yet. No, he didn't ship it out yet. Okay. Billy Joe going for the body a little bit. Misses. Here come Canelo back on offense. Canelo doing his little Floyd Mayweather impersonation. You know, Canelo boxing like Floyd did versus what's this dude name? Victor Ortiz. Same stance, copying the same moves. Man, somebody been watching Mayweather, man. Who does a better impersonation of Floyd boxing style? Canelo or Floyd Mayweather? Canelo got a little baby Philly shell defense. Yeah, yo, Mello. Canelo probably trying to go. He's trying to go for the knockout, though. He's trying to go for the knockout. Billy Joe need to get some points up on there, man, because I think they're already favoring Canelo on the points. No, I could tell Canelo watches a lot of Floyd. That'd be a good fight, man. That'd be a good fight now. But since Canelo copies Floyd all the time, I got Floyd still beating Canelo. Even if they fought in their prime, I think Floyd still beats Carmelo. I think Floyd still beats Canelo. Floyd did take advantage of Canelo, though, because Canelo was a baby. He wasn't even in his prime. But Floyd beats him either way, if you ask me. Yeah, I think that's what he's going for. He's trying to move. Oh, Billy Joe took another hard punch. How much punishment can Billy Joe take? Every time he tries to box Canelo, he gets rocked. Man, yeah, that still don't mean nothing though, man. He was a baby. He wasn't in his prime. He even said if he was in his prime, he would have beat Mayweather. Floyd, of course, responded back. I think either or Floyd wins, but you did beat a baby Canelo. Yeah. Okay, I feel you. I mean, he is copying some of Floyd's moves, Sean. But Floyd too busy fighting YouTubers. I wonder how Floyd would fare up against Terrence Crawford. Won't you fight some brothers with some athletic ability? Billy Joe, I don't know how long Billy Joe could take some punishment. He took a lot of hard hits, and he ain't landing too much. He's losing on the scorecard. I don't know about that because one of the judges had Canelo beating Floyd. That's why it wasn't a split. It was a split decision. Some people thought Canelo won. Some people thought Manny beat Floyd because all Floyd was doing against Manny was giving him hugs. Floyd was hugging Manny to death. Jab, yo, what's up, man? We friends or what, man? That's all he was doing. Watch that Floyd versus that's all he did. He was like, yo, man, Manny, you my best friend, man. I'm just gonna hug you throughout this whole fight, dog. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, ref, you ready to break this up? Great. That's how you fell asleep during that fight. Yeah, Canelo lost to Laura because Laura had a lot of movement, but they gave him the decision. I agree with you on that, Mello. Canelo does have problems with per boxers, but he gets a lot from them because he stole a lot of their moves. Oh, Canelo backing his man down a little bit. He's in charge of this fight. He's really in charge of this fight. I'm not seeing nothing from Billy Joe. Billy Joe, you got to get in the game, baby. You got to show me something. Canelo landing a hard punch right there. Canelo going up. He going for these uppercuts. Billy Joe need to protect yourself at all times. Man, I have a bunch of these legendary fights saved too. He said Floyd, those judges a couple mil. He need to see Manny again. Because you can't beat Manny the way you beat Manny and be proud of that. That dude was hugging Manny for damn near 12 rounds. Hannah told me all Floyd did against Manny was run. But I disagree. I think all Floyd was doing was hugging. That dude was, yo, man, what's up, dog? Don't you throw no punches at me, man. I can't handle all them those 20 punches you do. You know, because if you keep watching it, you see a lot of hugs. He hugged Manny a lot of times. He gave Manny a hug fest, man. That was Manny Pacquiao's best friend right there. Oh, Billy Joe stuck a good jab in there. He got Canelo with a good jab. But he's still not doing enough to turn the tables, though. Come on, Billy Joe. Get into the fight, brother. You can't be taking no damage. Oh, but he's doing this. He pumped up. He's pumped up. Man, I could knock Floyd out if he's a standstill. If I got to chase the guy all around the ring, he'll knock me out. I ain't chasing Floyd around. He get on that bike. Ain't nothing I could do from there, man. I get tired chasing that guy. Then he'll knock me out. Now he better stand. Floyd better go toe to toe with Jake and knock him out. Not Jake, Logan. Ain't no need for you to be running and being on the defensive end against a non-professional boxer like that. Knock that dude out. That's all you should be doing. Billy Joe boxing with his hands down. He's doing the Sergio. You know how Sergio Martinez does this? This is what he's doing. This is what Billy Joe doing. He boxing with the hands down. Who used to do that a little bit? Bernard Hopkins. Y'all remember Bernard Hopkins? You think Bernard Hopkins? Excuse me. You think Bernard Hopkins could beat Canelo? Yeah, that'd be a good fight, Mello. I got Crawford beating Porter though, because Sean Porter ain't nothing but a punching bag. He a walking punching bag. He very aggressive, but he just stand there and take punishment from people. Hopkins was a great defensive boxer. I don't know if you think he beats Canelo? Does Bernard Hopkins beat Canelo? His best fight was against Oscar when he beat Oscar. Man, Durant getting his ass whooped. Yeah, he did. That was a good fight against Trinidad. All right, yo, Melo knows his boxing. Okay, we got another guy that knows sports. Melo knows basketball. Melo knows boxing. All right. We got a guy that knows sports. Oh, okay. Keep me up to date on what's going on that game. Nuggets versus Nets. Keep me up to date. Oh, Billy Joe caught Canelo with a nice flush. Now I gave Melo the Bo knows this, the Bo knows that. That was Trap Call Quest. Bo knows this, Bo knows that, but Bo don't know Jack because Bo can't rap. Now what it is? Y'all remember that Trap Call Quest? Pernell Whitaker was a beast. I liked it, Pernell Whitaker. Nobody's a winner right now, man. The fight's still going on, brother. Canelo winning most rounds, though. I got Canelo winning that round. Yeah, one of the best rap groups. That's right. Man, Floyd looked like an old man out there boxing these guys, man. Dog, if you ain't gonna box like the Terrence Crawfords, hell, just fight Sean Porter then. Go and get an easy win on Sean Porter. At least you can sell that fight. Miss me with the Jake Paul and all that stuff, man. I don't want to see that. Oh, Canelo missed it a hard punch, but then he got caught from the right here in the ribs by Billy Joe. Billy Joe got him on that. Billy Joe catches Canelo again, and then he hugs him. Look at Billy Joe dancing. Look, stop dancing. You taking the energy out your legs, man. Oh, he doing a little this. You know, he doing a little walk around. Billy Joe got on a bicycle for a couple minutes. He said, "I'll be right back. I'll be right back, Canelo. I'm getting on this bike. You're gonna have to catch me, dog. I'm about to run around this squared circle." Oh man. You know, running around the ring is a way to save your energy a little bit. That's why boxers run sometimes. Yeah, J. Paul got a black eye. I mean, hey, mistakes happen. You know, it could still be orchestrated. You know, just a punch land the wrong place. You know, it was a bodyguard, so you know. But that did seem some straight WWE stuff. It seemed like WWE, but you never know. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was real. Oh yeah. Oh my God, Melo. I'm glad you brought that up. Yo, Melo know his boxing. You talking about Kell Brook. Remember Kell Brook was bare? He was hugging Sean Porter to death. He had catch Sean Porter with a 2-piece, then hug him. Another 2-piece, hug him. You absolutely right on that. You absolutely right on that. Yo, Melo knows his boxing, man. Melo out here putting in that work. I see you, Melo. I liked that fight though against Sean Porter and Kell Brook, man. Kell Brook was one of the most dangerous welterweights. Nobody wanted to see him in the welterweight division. He had to go up to another weight division because a lot of guys didn't want to box him. And he got rocked by Triple G. That was the end of his career because he went into a division he had no business fighting in. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Billy Joe, he's taking control of this round. I'm giving this round to Billy Joe. The 7th round, I'm giving to Billy Joe. He's being an aggressor. He's doing more punches. He's moving and grooving. Yeah, he was too strong for Porter. Kell Brook was a strong welterweight. That's why he was able to move up because people thought, hey, man, you're a little too big to be a welterweight. You could move up. But it comes out he was really just a welterweight. A powerful welterweight, but nevertheless a true welterweight. Oh my God, 126 people are attending this fight tonight. That's why it's so packed. 73,000 people are here. That's a lot of people. For COVID-19 stuff, that's a lot of people. Floyd versus Mike Tyson. Too much power. I mean, that's too much weight division. Too big. Yeah, I know that. You know, I think he'd take a rematch with Kell Brook now because Kell Brook is damaged goods. That left ear is damaged. So all you got to do is punch him around there. That's it. He's damaged goods. And he's damaged goods because of Triple G. Once you got an injury that everybody knows about, they're going to keep punching you right there. Every time he fights, you hit him right here, he starts bleeding. That's it. And then they're going to stop the fight because he can't hear nothing. Kell Brook really messed up his career when he faced Triple G. He should have stayed a welterweight. He probably have been an all-time great. Oh, look at this, man. Billy Joe just out there sizing his man up. He ain't doing no punches, but he's trying to get a little defensive stance in there. He really trying to get in there against Canelo. Oh, he misses a uppercut. Y'all don't know, but Hannah boxes too. She do her little boxing workout regimens. You know, I got one posted up from the Philippines. That was it. But I haven't posted no other new footage up. But you know, Hannah does a mean right hook. You know, you can feel that power when she. You know, she get into her boxing. Yup. Yeah, he got all those injuries came from the Triple G fight. Fighting a guy that he wasn't supposed to be fighting. Mello. That's all it came from. Oh, the scorecards got Saunders winning 68-65. Saunders is beating Canelo on the scorecards. I can't believe the judges. I thought the judges had Canelo winning. Ooh, look at that. The fans getting excited. He caught him up a little bit. That's a fight, boy. Oh, see, look, I had people up here saying it's a fight. Oh, yo, Billy Joe got rocked. But he just took that. He said he did this. He just phased it off. I got my neighbors next door watching the fight, you know? It's gonna be close after this round because Canelo rocked him on that little two-piece. He rocked Billy Joe with a two-piece. Joe just did this. He ain't feeling Canelo's punches though. Even if Canelo connect, pow. Billy Joe ain't feeling it. Now this is a boxing fight. See what I'm talking about? This is a fight. This ain't no running. Two gladiators in the ring going at it, shot for shot. In their prime. See how good boxing fights is when they're in their prime? That was a good round. Look how loud the crowd is. Billy Joe leaking around here. Canelo caught him. Billy Joe leaking around the eye area. He got to stop taking a little punishment. He taking a little too much punishment for them to be giving him the edge on the scorecards, though. Even though he ain't feeling these punches, he getting rocked. You know, Billy Joe need to stop dancing because Canelo came to knock somebody out. Canelo he ain't playing games. He trying to win this fight for real. He ain't trying to be no dancing. Billy Joe out here doing, you know, he doing all of this, you know. But it's a different story if Canelo doing punches and you missing, dog. But you still getting your face punched in. Oh, that's over. It's over. Oh, wow. It's over. That's over. Over. That's it. Fight over. Holy crap. Billy Joe can't come back into the fight. It's over. His eye got swelled up, prevent him from fighting his fight. Canelo wins because he landed them jabs too much and them power punches. You keep playing with Canelo, he gonna knock you the hell out. Fight over. I said it first. I said Canelo was gonna win around in the 7th round, around 6th or 7th. Billy Joe can't continue to fight. Fight over. I told you that last jab, those 2 punches that he did this to, that was it. He caught him with that flush. That was it. It was over for me. He can't see out one eye. He done. Stop letting yourself get caught, dog. Because if this fight was going the way it was, the judges was going to give it to Billy Joe. But I don't see how in the hell is Billy Joe was up on the scorecards. He was getting rocked. Billy Joe going to want a rematch. But I told Hannah he came into this fight dancing, cracking jokes, and look what happened. You can't do that in a boxing match. The guy trying to knock your block off. You dancing too much, dog.
Well, that's why you don't do like too much confidence.
Yeah. All that confidence
Too much confidence. You never know.
You said it first. All that confidence is going to get him knocked out. He came into the ring dancing before the introduction. He was sitting there, man. He was trying to do the moonwalk. He was trying to do everything, you know. He was like, let the man fight with one eye. Fight over.
That's why they stopped the game.
Huh?
It's dangerous if he still continue to fight.
Yeah. Fight over.
He may damage his eye.
That eye got closed. That eye socket could get damaged for good. You know?
He may get blind.
He was taking punches from Canelo and just facing them off like this, but dog, you got to box. Don't sit there and be a punching bag. He took too much punishment. Canelo was in there to knock his block off. No, Canelo copying Floyd's style with more offense. What's next for Mr. Canelo? He wants to unify the whole division. He wants to be an undisputed champion because not too many guys have ever become undisputed. And he wants to do that. Shout out to Mexico. Shout out to Canelo for getting the job done on a great boxing match. Man, we're going to have to come back here again for another one. We're going to have to do another. This was electrifying right here. This was a great fight. Great fight. Would have lasted more longer if Billy Joe wasn't out there doing that nonsense, man. You know. So, yeah, man. What a good fight. Shout out to Mexico. Shout out to Canelo from getting that W. Canelo came to fight. He came like a killer. You know, that's what I like, man. I like to see guys box. Billy Joe was playing too many games, man. Billy Joe was playing too many games. All he was doing was just dancing around the ring too much. I told you he was catching punishment. I saw that last punch, those last few punches, and he was rocking them. I know it was over from there, you know, because Canelo was hitting him in the eye area. You know that was going to get shut. What's up, Bistro? So, yo, you saw this fight?
Nah.
Man, you missed a good fight, brother. Do you watch boxing?
No, I do, but like I just couldn't I just didn't know what to watch it today. I didn't have time.
Good fight, man. You know, they can't continue to fight because the dude's eye got shut. You know, can't go in here.
How many rounds it went? How many rounds?
7 rounds. You know, Canelo was giving him that butt whipping though. Canelo was hitting him with a lot of power punches. Even though Billy Joe claimed that he didn't felt them, his eye did. That's why they had to stop the fight. So that goes to show you can't take a boxing match for a joke, man. He was dancing. This dude was 100% gimmick. He got caught. Man, so that's a good putt shot right there from Canelo. They're doing a little instant replay. Canelo catches him, man. But yeah, man,
right hook or
chomping it out with Melo. Melo know his boxing, you know. But Bistro, you watch boxing though, right? You said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what's
just
up.
Like, you know, like ordering all the time. Like I just like live stream. I mean, well, like trying to find like a live stream of it, but like as far as that.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
You ordered the fight or?
Nah, man. I did my dang on it though. You know, there's other outlets. So, but yeah, man.
You won't drop because YouTube's going to suspend you, right?
Huh? Yeah, man. I can't reveal all that. Say that again.
I said that YouTube will suspend you, right?
Yeah, man. I can't give away too much information. You know. I can't even have the audio. I would have loved to have the audio for this fight, but I wouldn't be able to make it do this live stream if I had the audio going. YouTube would be like, just block. But yeah, man, you was telling me about the Brooklyn Nets games. I take it you wanted to tell me about that real quick.
Well, they just tied the score. Like they just tied.
Oh. Who's playing good in this game? Durant or Kyrie Irving? You got to give me the note now. Oh, Blake Griffin, really?
He has 25 points.
Oh, okay. Blake Griffin balling. All right. So yeah, man, I have no idea what's going on in that game. I got it set to record, so I have to go back to look at it if I want to just break it down. You know, I talk about it later. But you've been watching some of it though, right?
I just like check it on NBA on the NBA app.
Oh, okay. You watch any games today or not?
Nah,
Hmm.
I
Okay.
only watch games when they're on live TV. Like I don't watch games when they're like on the like because I don't have all that like.
Oh, okay. Now, what do you think about your Lakers in the play-in tournament?
I hope that happens because honestly, it won't be even the worst because look, my only concern was okay if AD like my concern was with AD like is AD gonna look good? But yesterday he looked really good, so I'm like okay, he's getting his rhythm back.
Yeah.
And another thing is like how will LeBron look if LeBron's like if he looks good on Tuesday or Wednesday once he comes back? I'm not concerned about like about them in the playing game. Like they'll definitely win because
Hmm.
look they blew Golden State out well AD the last 2 times.
Right.
Memphis, yeah, they're not scary. San Antonio, they're not scary. So it's like,
That's what's up. And I
well,
got my boards for my PS5. I'm about to break my PS5 apart and put these boards on top of it. I hope I don't mess around and mess up the whole system, but we're gonna see what's up. That's the best thing, Zach. That's the best thing about PS5, Zach. You could change the plates. You can't do that on the Xbox. You stuck with that shoebox.
shoebox.
Now, Zach is an Xbox guy, so I had to get on him a little bit. But I'm playing that Resident Evil Village. That game is vicious, boy. That's a good game.
Don't you have an Xbox?
Yeah, I have both.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't play the
That's
Xbox as much. I don't play the Xbox as much as I play the PS5. I was never gonna buy the Xbox. It's just that I mean I had a situation where I was only able to. I could get it for $50, and I got an Xbox Series X for $50. So I took advantage of it. I just bought it. I had nothing else to buy with the money because the money was given back to me for free because it was like a refund. So it was one of those type of situations. So why not just buy an Xbox then? So, but I'll be taking that to the Philippines though. I'm not even leaving it here. So I'm gonna leave the Xbox in the Philippines.
You're going to the Philippines next month? Or
No,
like
no,
soon?
not next month. Around November-ish or December. No. So
I thought you were going there soon. Like I thought you were going there like the next month, like in June.
nah, you got pushed back a little bit.
Because of COVID or just like everything's
Nah,
in
just
line?
because of planning. Sometimes life gets in the way. You got to do other stuff. So
You're gonna be live streaming during the playoffs?
yeah. Oh, no question, man. That's the champion time. That's the time when the champions come out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on the live stream during the playoffs games because like I like what because when I'm here on the live stream like I get distracted by what's going on in the live stream. That's the reason why like
Yeah, man. So I hear you, brother. And you got to deal with all these people looking for smoke with you.
yeah, like I don't know if people could do both. Like I don't know how you could like watch like the live stream and watch the game at the same time. Like you're not even gonna like realize what's gonna happen. Like,
I mean, I do it because I just look when I'm looking at the TV. I'm just saying what I see on the TV, and then I occasionally look at the comment section and what people say, and it gets a little hard to call the game when I let people in though, because once we start having conversations, like 2 or 3 guys in the chat room, talking. Then that's when I start losing concentration of the game. So maybe I could do it with, not letting too many people in. I would, if anything, I let people talk during halftime.
oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Right there.
Halftime, and then you could talk a little bit after the game, post game. But during the game, since it is the playoffs and it is more important games, I don't want to be too distracted because I don't want to miss too much moments. But sometimes I find myself not even talking about the game no more. We're talking about a bunch of other stuff. The game is just being played, but I'm not even watching it no more.
Yeah, remember last year? Remember when you went live for the Clippers and Lakers game, the bubble game?
Yeah.
Remember that one guy? Like he said, like put the camera on the TV.
Oh yeah. That was funny. Yeah, man. Dealing with some of them clowns like that, man. But That's
And you
how
had
it is.
hella people that day. You had like 1K, like yeah, a lot of people that day.
Oh yeah, that I was the first one doing these live streams a little different. YouTube wasn't having it though, you know. So I mean, YouTube with their crazy rules, man. You know, but I mean, it is what it is, though. It's all good. Got to play by
Are
the
you gonna make
rules.
your
What's up?
are you gonna make your predictions on who's going to the finals when before the playoffs start, or
Yeah, man, I'm sticking with the original teams I had. I have the Lakers and I have the Nets. I'm going with those two teams. Yeah, so I'm sticking with those two formats.
hey Prince,
What's up?
hey, don't let the Lakers be the first 17 to win the championship. A Jets about
Stop
five
with
this
that,
summer.
man. That don't even count. You know what I mean? Because they're not really a real 7 team anyway. It'd be a different story if they was taking L's. Being a 7 seed with LeBron and AD, and they were just flat out struggling. And then the playoffs come, they just turn it around. But we want to be objective about it. They only got that record. You know why they only got that record? It's because of injuries. If there was no injuries, that team would be a first to a 4th seed, and LeBron had been a candidate for MVP because that was the narrative around it anyway. He probably would have won the MVP because I'm pretty sure a lot of people was about to vote for him.
Yeah, he had a chance, but then he got hurt.
Right. So, but we know if nobody got hurt, they would have been a top seed. Zach said, "Enjoy that Disney Channel ring."
Well, that ring means more than Harden's career.
Good comeback. Good comeback. But yo, we about to be out of here, man. This fight is over with. Oh, excuse me. Canelo won by 8th round. I said 7th.
Round?
Yeah, 8th round. So good night of boxing, man. We're gonna do this again for another good matchup. I would have did this for the Floyd Mayweather thing, but that's a waste of a fight. If Floyd ever
do it.
I don't know, man. I think that would be a joke of a fight, though. But
I mean, it will be, but I mean, look, it's not. See, this is the thing about that fight. It's gonna be more because of the off, like I don't know how they call it in boxing, like off the court things, like like more than the fight itself. Like,
yeah,
it's just more because of the activities and stuff. Like obviously the fight is gonna be like a snooze fest, but
yeah. I think the press conference more entertaining than the fight.
hell yeah.
So, but yeah, man. Power punches. Canelo dove 58 power punches. Billy Sanders only landed 30 power punches. That's what I was saying. Canelo was hitting them with those power punches. Billy Joe was dancing too much. He was getting on his bike dancing. I think he forgot he was in a boxing match. He just started showboating and dancing. He came into the ring dancing. I said, "Is this guy serious?" You're in a boxing fight. This is not a basketball game, man. Somebody looking to knock your block off and do damage to you. Shouldn't you be taking this a little more serious?
Probably thought it was gonna be easy.
Yeah, but yeah, man, we out of here, man. I see what other boxing we could
catch
cover.
you next time.
All right, man. Have a good
catch you next time on the live stream.
Yep, you know it. Peace. All right, that was Bistro. I mean, I think he didn't tell me if the Nets won or not. I guess I'm gonna have to find out myself if the Nets won. But we out of here, man. That was a good fight. Prince Sports out. Peace.